Yeah, what's poppin' world? It's your boy Bang. Back with some good info, man. Uh, I wouldn't say this one gonna be a quick note, you know, cause this motherfucker's not quick. It's not one of those quick notes. But it's a lot of good information, man. I need to come. I feel like I need to share. I was suggested to share, and it's actually like 33 pages long, really. You know what I mean? So uh, yeah, I took down 33 pages worth of notes, but I'm gonna have to break this bitch down in like motherfucking 4 or 5 different videos, so maybe more than that. Anyway, for all y'all catch on to this video, man. Like I said, it's some good info. It's talking about deprogramming yourself from this matrix. And I know, a lot of people don't really think that we are in a matrix, and that a lot of the alien stuff, alien talk, and all the other different things with RG, you know what I'm saying, officials and all that. I think they are conspiracy theories and all that, and possibly some may be, but this information right here, I was shared uh, with by the higher being. So anyway, let me get to it. This should help us and give us better understanding of what's really going on, and what we're dealing with too. So just bear with me, man. And a lot of these words, I didn't know I had to go look up some of these words in the dictionary, and also Google and all that, or wherever you can go look up some of this stuff. Some of his terms, you might not use every day, so you probably don't understand exactly what it is. I mean, not saying that you're dumb or nothing, because I'm just saying, if it's something you don't use every day, chances are you might not know exactly what it is, but a lot of you medical people, scientists or whatnot, might know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm just gonna start reading my notes. So, where there is fear, there is ego. We are truly our biggest enemies. They're more aggressively, okay, hold on. The more aggressively we try to protect ourselves, the more hostile the world becomes. Whilst we might seem to shift the blame onto external influences to justify our negative experiences in our lives. 90% of all pain we experience is purely emotional baggage. That means 90% of our energy is being used to suppress energy from our past, and we don't even realize it. No wonder why we constantly feel drained and fatigued. When we are aware of this, you can consciously take that energy back and revitalize yourself to their or your or our maximal efficiency. Once again, by overriding the information characterized by your inner wounds. Trauma is what takes the energy from us. We hold on to the past, and it depletes our life force as a result. So it said trauma is what takes this energy from us. We hold on to the past, and it depletes our life source as a result. The question is, why is it so hard for us to move past on negative experiences? And why do we struggle to heal? Then it states, your or our internal state is a reflection of our external state. Since your cells are coded since our cells are coded with information that code duplicates itself at every moment. 96 million cells regenerate and regenerate within the body every minute. The longer you stay with an emotion, the more programmed you or we become by that particular vibration held within our own molecular structure. The blood pumps chemicals of exactly what we are feeling at that moment, at that every moment, or at that very moment. We have these receptor sites within ourselves, these protein receptors that binds these molecules of emotion. These are the same receptors that bind heroin. This is why we become addicted to our emotions. And so our behavioral patterns follow suit. And so I kind of want to read that again. The blood pumps chemicals of exactly what we are feeling at every moment. We have these receptor sites within ourselves, these protein receptors that bind these molecules of emotion. These are the same receptors that binds heroin. This is why we become addicted to our emotions. And so our behavioral patterns follow suit. It's crazy. On top of that, the place where our habits and routine behaviors get stored is called the subconscious mind. This occupies a whopping 95% of our overall consciousness. Our conscious mind, which is responsible for logic and reasoning, only takes up a minuscule 5% of our overall mind activity. Yet, we perceive it as the primary driving force to all our thoughts and decisions. The subconscious mind triggers reactions in our autonomous nervous systems, which affects the body's chemistry. This means we react without thinking, and behavior becomes more instinctive by nature. Instinctual, my fault. So our behavior becomes more instinctual by nature rather than chosen by conscious thought. We often associate this impulse as a trigger for our fight or flight system. The reptilian part of our brain, the more we program our subconscious mind with a repetitive negative frequency bandwidth. Okay, let me read that again. We often associate this impulse as a trigger for our fight or flight system, the reptilian part of our brain. The more we program our subconscious mind with repetitive negative frequency bandwidth, the more we get hardwired to these less desirable behaviors, running on autopilot in our own software. After the age of 35, these circuitry traits become set, memorized patterns. This age group and above will find it most challenging to break free of their or our prior conditioning simply because we have more outdated programs lingering in our cellular memory complex than the younger generations. The mind is deeply affected by emotion, and because emotion programmed the information within our DNA, that information influences our memory